last time on the Dan and Danny pod, we ranked a number of Thanksgiving foods, including gravy, crust rolls, dinner rolls, glazed carrots, ham, green beans, mac and cheese, pies, biscuits, and a bunch of garbage. And now we're here to finish out the rest of the list. What do you think falls on top?
Pie.
Is it pecan?
It's pecan pie.
Pecan. I'd rate it a bit above apple, I think. What is it made out of pumpkin?
It's pecans. That's why it's called pecan pie.
Ah.
It's like a sweet jelly with pecans on top.
I feel
Have you not had this?
I had not had pecan pie before. I feel like they're gonna
What is going on in this
send
family?
me out of this room with my feet tied together. So am I
Well, I
safe?
guess if you haven't had it, I can rate it.
No, I've never had it.
It's okay. It's not. If I had to choose a pie to make it to the table,
Like I'm not
going to be.
holding
No
a
way.
sign that says pecan right here. Right.
I would rank it higher than pumpkin pie because I think
Now that's a
because
that's a hot take.
because I think pumpkin pie is Barf City, USA.
That's
gross.
a really hot take.
I would take apple pie over
Wow.
both any day.
Wow.
Any day, my dude.
If there's pumpkin pie on this list,
It
it's gonna
is.
be a big debate.
It is
It's
next.
gonna be a big debate.
It is next on the list.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a big debate.
So pecan, we'll put it. It's okay.
That's fine. I agree with that. I mean, I've never had it, so I can't really do anything. Now on to the controversial one.
Ding 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 ding. Battle round.
Pumpkin pie.
Yuck.
Can you explain that?
It's like eating baby food in a pie crust.
Have you ever had warm, like fresh out of the oven pumpkin pie?
Yes.
Think of pumpkin bread. You like that, right? Do you like pumpkin bread? Really? I think this is because I'm a really big pumpkin bread fan, and I really like the pumpkin pie with the bread yeast, pumpkin mashed in, all of it all. And I've had it like twice in my life, but I've had it from like this one bakery, and it was warm.
Pumpkin bread or pumpkin pie?
pie.
You've only had it twice in your life.
Yes.
You got to go tell your mom that you feel so strongly about this food.
But the thing is, pumpkin is really good in general. Like on its own, you're not gonna catch me eating like pumpkin.
No, because that would be wild. Yuck.
But in bread pie, I am there for it. I love it.
You know that a pumpkin and a squash are pretty damn close. All right.
Do you see where I'm coming?
You're thinking, I love it. We've put all of the other pies and it's okay.
Do you want to put pumpkin pie?
I think it hits the combination of our opinions.
Okay.
Lands it and it's okay.
Okay, we can do it's okay. That's fine.
And we both just happen to have favorites in that category.
Yes. Your
'Cause
favorite
yuck.
is pecan. My favorite.
No,
is
my favorite is not pecan.
my bad. Your bad is I mean, Jesus.
Apple.
Your favorite is apple. Mine is pumpkin. What's the next one?
I'm going to skip some of these because this is all just BS.
What are
Red potatoes. If we're talking like preparation, mashed potatoes are probably they're probably my favorite. Smashed potatoes are a close second because what you do is you boil them so they're soft, right? But it's more of like the small potatoes, like this big. You smash them with a fork, put some olive oil, salt, pepper, put them in the oven. So it's kind of crispy, but on the inside is mashed potatoes. 15 out of 10. Love it. But calling out like this specific, the mashed potatoes didn't say what type of potatoes were in there. So I think we skipped that. It's like, sure, sub in whatever preferred
Do you just
potato
put
you
in,
got.
It's okay if you just had it.
I
You
think
gotta
it's
pick one.
I think it's absorbed into our top tier mashed potato thing.
Okay.
Whatever your preferred type of potato goes into your mash. I don't know that I have an opinion. As long as it's a good mashed potato and I have butter, I'm down.
Alrighty.
The next one is roasted carrots compared to glazed carrots.
I like carrots.
We're aware. I barely was okay with them going, the glazed ones going into Love It. At least there's something else happening there. But you're just going to boil carrots? Like, that has to be, it's okay at best.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's okay. Seems the best.
It's fine. And, like, it just gives me Gerber baby vibes, you know? Like, it should be in a jar, smushed up. Yuck. It's a no for me, dog. All right. Back to, again, confusing potato content. Roasted potatoes.
Okay, I'll eat that.
I mean,
I've
I'll
had
eat
some
it for
before.
sure.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
in.
jumping off the walls.
It's not my preferred Thanksgiving mechanism for Tates. Right?
Yeah.
It's like if, again, Aunt Sue, we don't have one of them, was like, oh, I skipped the mashed potatoes this year because I saw on Rachel Ray's blog that you should bake them instead. At least there's a starch,
yeah.
right? At least there's something
Yeah,
here
that
for
is
me
true.
to eat. All right. Again, not confident that you guys have... Oh. No, I know that you guys eat this. You just don't eat it at Thanksgiving. Scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped potatoes. What are those?
That's what
I
Grandma makes.
I've not had them. I've not had scalloped
You
potatoes.
1,000,000% have at Easter.
And maybe I've had
That's
them, I
the
don't like
tray that they bake.
them. Maybe I've had them, but I don't like them.
I don't think you like them.
I don't. Dan's just so.
So you
disappointed with me.
definitely, based on that, I actually feel like you would hate green bean casserole because it's conceptually very similar. I'm always going to put a little bit on my plate, but I'm not missing it if it's not there. So, can we meet in the middle and do I'm good?
Sure.
Now, you scalloped potato heads, don't come after him in the comments. I would agree. We'll put that at like.
I mean, I'm not like. I mean, it's for me. It's not my taste. It's not for me.
Next one, nothing to do with Thanksgiving. Nothing. Steak.
What?
It is like,
I really like steak.
yeah.
Let's get that on the
Same.
table. I love steak. Easy yes. Do I think it's a Thanksgiving meal? No.
But even then, like your family, New Year's is the steak time. That was never a thing for my family. But I think we put it, love it. Again, we're not walking out
Yeah.
if there's no steak.
I'll love it.
It's a wonderful surprise.
I'll love it. Right. Like
Yeah.
It's a
You're like,
Early
ah,
Christmas
turkey. I'll take the fillet
fillet.
mignon.
Yes, I'll take that. That's easy to pick for
Done.
me.
Oh, and put some gravy on that. GB's, fillet mignon. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. All right. Getting back into actual Thanksgiving foods. Stuffing.
Love it. It helps the meal.
I might leave.
What is it?
Stuffing.
Wait, are we thinking about what I'm thinking of?
I hate it.
Oh, it's that. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, or dressing, which
Okay.
we're not Southern, but somehow that also
I do
came
not
up as a topic.
enjoy.
Salad.
I don't really
Correct.
enjoy stuffing. No, I don't really enjoy stuffing. No, I'm sorry. I got confused. I got confused from what
Grandma Marilyn, are
No,
you
no,
are you
what-
listening to this right now?
what Daisy was mixing around in that s'mores.
Slop?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But that
it
was part of the slop.
Yeah, was that stuffing?
Stuffing,
Stuffing in it.
stuffing, potatoes, and corn.
I really did enjoy the stuffing.
Yeah.
It's a constant back and forth. Was there rice in there too?
Yeah.
I really like. Okay, then I liked that. I liked
Grandma
that.
puts wild rice in her stuff.
I did like that. So, but so just normal stuffing. What is it? Regular.
What
It's croutons.
bread with celery, onions, wild rice, juices.
That's
It's
a weird way to say juice and juices.
stock.
I think I'm good. I mean,
I'm just gonna say that you're wrong,
I think
and
the rice
and we'll let you be wrong.
bumps it up a second for me.
But I'm
Just-
telling you that if I roll up and there's no stuffing, it's gonna be a problem.
Wait, are you saying you really like it?
Yeah, I'm saying it's.
That's what I was saying to
Oh,
you.
well, that
What
you
were
just said
talking
you
about.
didn't like it.
I said I did, and then you're like, "Oh no, I hate it."
no,
I hate it.
no.
And then like
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
did.
so well, the vibe was
I'm
wrong.
like-
No,
Okay, so you actually love it.
if there was no turkey, I'd be good as long as there's still stuffing and taters.
Okay, I love it.
All right,
For stuffing.
and then I'll help us bump it up
Okay.
to I'm leaving if we don't have it.
Okay, you know what, Dan?
Strong stance.
Okay, fine. I'll
Okay.
let you. I'll let you.
I
do
gave
strong
you
stance. Your
all of your
pumpkin
pies, all of your other stuff. This is we're out. Oh, I may have misled us earlier because I didn't read the full list.
Yeah, might have been.
Sweet potato casserole is we rank sweet potatoes,
Yeah.
right? But we rank them
Never had
as
sweet
if
potato casserole.
we rank them as if it was the ones that were on the table today with the mallows.
I like those. I like them.
Right. So do we downgrade just if it was mashed but sweet potato? That's got to go down a tier, right?
I get that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Because at least there's mallows. So
I don't know where to put the casserole. That is.
it's okay. That's the one with the mallows that we had upstairs.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I like that one.
It's okay?
Yeah, I like that one. It's okay.
All right.
The mallows really added. I think.
Turkey.
I think it's such a staple.
You really have come up with this new word that you keep saying. That is
Am I
not a
wrong
thing.
that staplement's a word.
It's not.
I've said that in like 4 essays. I'm gonna get cooked.
Wouldn't recommend. Staple is correct. It's statement, correct. Staplement, not correct.
Okay, I see.
Are you saying that seriously?
He said he put it in essays. So
Well, don't not call it essays.
I didn't.
I would like to be a
Thankfully, I didn't.
staplement at your
I like to be
college,
a-
university.
I think I'd be a good staplement for the rest of your blend here.
All right,
um,
so turkey.
I think because it has such a staple.
It
in
is
Thanksgiving
such a staple.
culture?
It doesn't have a staple. If it has a staple, somebody's having a GI emergency.
I think it's you gotta love it. Like if this isn't at, a Thanksgiving meal spread, and like if there's no meat for it, right? If you have no turkey, you have nothing. No, there's no ham. There's no
So
chicken.
okay, so let's devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
We ranked. Hey, love these meats.
Yeah.
Love the meats. Wouldn't leave because they're not here.
But turkey's just, it's so
Okay.
Thanksgivingly. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
Mikey.
My
in
name's
charge-
not Mikey.
No, your father's name is Mike.
Oh, my dad's name is Mike. Yes.
So Mikey got put in charge of the turkey this year. He has dyslexia. Instead of it at 350 for 5 hours, 530 for 5 hours. Crisp, charred, not worth eating. Mm-hmm. He says, "Oh, but we've got steaks in the fridge." Are you leaving?
No.
Exactly.
But the thing is, you have turkey so much that you expect it to be there.
You expect it for sure. I'm not saying you don't, but if you walked in and they're like, "We have a meat sub this year because whoopsie doopsie poopsie messed up the turkey." No, but you have
What do you
potatoes,
see?
stuffing, bread.
You do.
I'm good.
You
set.
do. I'm not saying. I'm not. Now hold on a second. I'm not saying. I'm like.
Oh, we didn't put the vegan options in here. Maybe we'll just throw those in there in a second. Turkey, burnt to a crisp. All the stores are closed. All the McDonald's workers are on strike. We've got potatoes, stuffing, green beans.
But you're missing the biggest part of the meal. That's
Are
like
you leaving?
Christmas without Santa? And everyone knows Santa's real.
Yeah. So, but are you leaving if there's no turkey?
I'd be pretty disappointed if there's no turkey.
I guess if you left, where would you go? There would be
like-
nowhere.
Like,
You
where-
could
where
go
am
to
I-
an Asian
Am
restaurant.
I gonna go hunt for another turkey?
No.
If I have a gun, maybe. But
By the
like,
time
if
you got back, we're all in bed.
if I have no choice, then
I'm okay with love it.
it's a wild take for the staple of.
I'm just saying.
Thanksgiving
I'm just
meals.
saying. I would sub out any of those meats and love it, and be perfectly happy.
If you want to put in love it, I can agree with it.
Love it. All right. Now, whipped cream.
S.
You're leaving if there's no whipped cream? All of the pies are in love it, but if there's no whipped cream, that's where I
No.
draw the line.
The thing is, okay, are we talking about Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Oh, what day is it today? What's the topic of
if I'm getting ice cream, like if I have whipped cream in the fridge, I'm putting it on there. Sunday, I'm putting it on there. Root beer float, I'm putting it on there. Right?
Who is having a root beer?
Pie, I'm putting whipped cream. People that like root beer floats, I don't like them, but still.
Vomit vibes. But all of the pies
Can have whipped cream.
are
on
not
them.
even in love it.
Yeah, but you know what would bump them up? Not Cool Whip. Whipped cream.
I think the whipped cream has to live with the pies.
Whipped cream will settle into the pies like North American settlers. You know, over time,
history here.
over
we go.
time, it'll really make a staple for itself.
Love a good American takeover. Yikes. It has to live it. It's okay. All the
Put love
pie,
it. Come on.
all the pies are in. It's okay. All of them.
Yeah.
Every
But
single pie.
It's funny how this one little thing you put on it is like better than all of them, and it can make the pies better. That's okay. Think of it this way: would you want hot fudge on your ice cream, your vanilla ice cream, a little cherry on that?
No.
Okay. First off, what's wrong with you? Second of all, just little toppings make a difference,
I feel you.
right?
It's enhancing my experience with the pie. I'm not saying that's wrong. Turkey is in I love it. Whipped cream is not in that tier.
But whipped cream can really make a difference. Okay.
It's a 1 + 1
okay.
= 3. I get it, but it also is a 1.
Okay. If you really like, you want to put whipped cream in the same tier as cornbread.
Yes.
I'm like downing an entire bottle of whipped cream before the cornbread.
So, as you guys already know, because you can see this, in It's Okay, we have apple pie, corn, pecan pie, sweet potato casserole, cornbread, pumpkin pie, roasted potatoes, and roasted carrots. Ignore the last two. That is where whipped cream
No
has to
way.
go. It has to.
Now read
bro.
love it. Now read love it. Read love it.
Gravy, crescent rolls, dinner rolls. How about this? I will trade you.
What? What will you trade me?
Get those glazed carrots out of my love it, and I will put your whipped cream up there.
I agree to that.
Because
I
I
apologize, Daisy.
What is this chart?
Sorry.
It's a
You can
ranked.
see my sister's head pop up like a giraffe over the savannah.
They have like a Thanksgiving food tier list,
You are in frame.
You are in frame.
right? I don't even know if we should do this last one because
What is it?
What the hell? White gravy, as opposed to brown gravy.
Doesn't it do the same thing?
I wouldn't know.
Do we
I've
just not-
never had it.
Do I just rank it? Like we don't know because we.
I think we just say
It's country gravy.
I don't know what country gravy means.
I'll put a black bar over what's left down there because
Okay.
we don't know what that's all about.
Yeah.
That's not on our Thanksgiving rituals. So here we are. We've got our final ranking.
This is.
Let's go through uno más tiempo.
What's what? Like first
One
word.
more time in Espanol, which is what I just said.
Uno, dos, tres.
Yeah, something like that. So we just ranked our favorite things about Thanksgiving. There are a number of things that we have
Haven't
never tried,
Have tried. Love.
are also
Just compost.
maybe a little bit grossed out by.
Just compost. Maybe I think is
What
probably a big
the
one.
hell is green jello salad?
Am I gonna use compost as a stuffing?
I mean, I guess if you're like a raccoon, I don't know.
It's worms.
But
Thanksgiving.
we should just quickly go through them, and then we are going to get over to the questions that came in from Instagram.
Send it off.
So, 10 out of 10 will leave if it's not at my Thanksgiving dinner. Taters and stuffing. No questions asked.
Wait, taters and stuffing.
We're leaving.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
and stuffing. I'm not eating tater tots at Thanksgiving.
Hey, I would. They're not going to be in that tier. But you're right. Mashed potatoes, stuffing.
Understandable. Well, for both.
Okay, what's in the love it category?
Love it. We got brown gravy.
Because I guess we differentiate between white and brown gravy. Never had that other stuff.
Crescent rolls. Dinner rolls. Ham. Green beans. Mac and cheese. Steak. Whipped cream. And turkey. I am
Wild.
pleased with my
Wild.
whipped cream placement.
Wild. It's okay. I'm not going to be mad if it's there. It probably will make its way onto my plate. But if it's not there, I'm not, yelling at mom or grandmama. Apple pie. Delish. Yum. Corn.
Love it.
Just corn. Green bean casserole. He's never had it. Put that on the list. Glazed carrots. Okay. Pecan pie. Sweet potato casserole. Pumpkin pie. Roasted potatoes. I might actually need glasses. And roasted carrots. There's a lot of carrots happening. That's what is in It's Okay. You want to read off what? I'm good. We're not really interested.
We go with baked squash. Haven't
Squash.
really had it. Baked sweet potatoes. They're okay.
Meh.
Brussels sprouts. Biscuits. Dry. Cranberry sauce. Cool Whip. Never had.
Whip.
And scalloped potatoes. Haven't really had.
Wild. But, okay.
And then finally, We
The
have
Garbo City, USA.
won't even look at
Don't. If we walk in and we see this shit, it's a
it.
problem.
Yep.
We're questioning you. We're questioning your sanity. We're questioning your taste.
The biggest one to question is compost.
Wild that it even made it on the list.
Who was making this list and just thought, "Oh, I've had compost for Thanksgiving before once."
Tiermaker.com, supposedly. So, gross, nasty, not going to do it. Grape salad, never heard of it. Never want to explore what that could be. You nasty, you need Jesus.
Yep.
Red Jello salad. Again, no clue what that is. It looks like cubed red Jello. I don't like Jello. I don't really like this. I'm not into it. And last but not least, and probably the most disgusting, potentially over compost, this green whipped Jello salad
No.
with pecans and bacon, and I don't know what's going on there, but if you eat
Putrid.
that, I wish you the best for your GI health, and
Find
I hope
Jesus.
I hope you have a therapist and that you bring this up with them, because that is wild.
Yep.
It's nuclear.
Why would you even put? Why would they put any of that stuff? Compost and green Jello.
And maybe it is just that we are
They
living,
never. You know the funny thing? They didn't have just normal Jello in here.
right.
They
Just
had the most bizarre combinations.
a solo like Jello mold with some stuff in it. I mean, I'm good on Jello,
Yeah.
but it's not making I'm out.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden we're doing all this, and it at a certain point, culture needs to be stopped, and this culture needs to be stopped. That ain't it for me, Chief.
Yep. And finally, we
Honorable
have,
mention. Never tasted it. No clue. Couldn't rank it.
we got red Jello salad. I've never heard of that.
Oh, there's 2 red Jello salads. Yuck.
Yep. Red potatoes. Haven't had it.
Because we assumed, hey, mashed potatoes. This gets, absorbed by those.
White gravy.
Never had it.
Collard greens.
Never had it.
Cream spinach.
Never had it.
And corn casserole, which I've never had.
No clue what that. I don't even know what to casserole a corn with. Hard no. So those are our opinions. I'm sure they are different than yours. I'm sorry if your feelings are hurt. I actually don't really care. Grow up. Gross, nasty. Y'all need Jesus. And
Especially for the compost one. If there's going to be a compost offender, that's just crazy.
compost offenders, start a riot in the comments section, and we will make sure that we work with
We'll make
our
a
YouTube
dirt
affiliates to
video for
get you removed from the platform, because that's crazy, and we're not interested.
We'll rank bugs for you one time, don't worry.
Or we'll get you on that show, My Craziest Addiction, because that falls under that category, and that's wackadoodle-doo. So this will wrap up our Thanksgiving food ranking
Episode.
section. We're going to now bop over to some user questions. We went to Instagram to get some questions from the crew. Admittedly, most of them are coming from inside the house, but there are some from outside the house. So we are going to cut to that right now.
The first one we have is, I don't believe this. That's fair.
Just that they don't believe that we've got
They
a
didn't
podcast.
believe that the podcast was gonna be made.
Guess what? It's real.
It is. No.
All right. One question that we knew came from inside the house, potentially your sister, is who's Danny's Pookie?
I can answer that one. She's not in frame, but she's sitting over there. My girlfriend Daisy. I'm thankful that she was able to make it for Thanksgiving.
Whoop whoop.
Next comment I got was best meat, specifically the best meat to see at every function.
Now, this echoes back.
Ham. H-A-M. Ham.
Wild choice.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hammer steak.
Steak.
Hammer steak. Come on.
Steak. Steak. Steak.
If I go for a hoedown,
Steak. Steak.
mistake.
No. I'm at a regular restaurant, steak. I'm at a Mexican restaurant, steak. I'm at a Brazilian
Mexican restaurant steak is
Yeah.
wild. Don't you want some
Carne
I guess-
asada.
Okay. My bad.
It's steak. Steak, steak, steak. Ham. You're going.
I say ham is second. If
Fine.
you're doing steak,
Fine,
okay,
but it is
okay.
it is solidly
Okay, fine.
not first.
Steak and then ham. Okay, I agree. Okay.
My next question also came through somebody who is related to you. My toxic husband.
What do you think?
Do you need me in the frame?
Why don't you just kind of pop in so we have a visual of who we're talking about? I wouldn't say he's toxic. He's really just old.
No.
You're up next, Buckaroo.
Alrighty. Next question we got is best Disney movie.
Ooh,
That's a
potentially
tricky
contentious. I don't have a
one.
good.
I've had a feeling someone would say Moana.
I would need to know who falls under what.
What do you mean?
Like what films? Because to me, it's all like Pixar, Disney. It kind of all just. I don't know who's who.
I want to say I like Princess and the Frog a lot. I really did enjoy that movie. I like the musical segments.
Didn't see
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I don't know that I've ever seen that.
I like the character growth. I don't know.
Did
that's a
you
really hot
identify
take.
with the frog or the princess?
Frog?
Oh, here's a breakdown of who's
see.
who. Snow
Yeah,
White.
Snow
fuck
White.
that. Fantasia. This was too old for me. This is way too old for you, but it's really good. The Three Caballeros.
I am
Oh, we're in the 1950s. We kind of gotta fast forward here. The Lizzie McGuire movie. Jungle Book. Cars.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Wally's my favorite
Oh,
Disney movie.
Wally.
Wally is my favorite Disney movie.
Princess and the Frog is on here. Tangled. Frank and Weenie. Never heard of that.
Tangled.
Frank and
Tangled's a
Weenie.
good movie too. I did enjoy that movie a lot.
Zootopia.
I just think Wally knocked
Oh,
it out.
Finding Dory and Finding Nemo.
Those are good. The first Finding Nemo I didn't really like. I liked Finding Dory a little bit more. I like the jokes in that one, but Wally is my favorite for me.
I never seen Encanto, but people like that.
And there's Wish that no one really likes.
Luca. I'm gonna actually be provocative because I haven't seen this, but I'm just gonna say probably Moana 2 is gonna be my favorite.
Alrighty.
And if
There
I
you
had to
go.
choose one that's been released, it's Moana 1.
Alrighty. There you go. Moana and Wally.
When I first started dating your uncle, well, I guess not first, but when we were dating, he went down to Florida for Easter, left me to pack up his whole apartment
I did not.
so that we could move in together. I don't know, because we were in love or something. And I found a lot of very embarrassing photos that I have still pictures in my phone that I took
Was it
from.
Moana.
No, it was him like naked with like a granny glasses on as a baby and other things. But as I was folding all of his shit, I charged Moana to his DirecTV and I just sat there and watched it, and it really made my day.
Alrighty, fair.
I'm going to adapt the question. It wasn't a question. I'm going to adapt the ask. So somebody just said the gunkle, which I informed you means gay uncle.
Yep.
How do you feel about having two gay uncles?
He was like father figures to me. I enjoy you.
15 out of 10, an ally.
Was that the question?
Yep.
Ready? Next one. Is his name Ricky? His name
Me?
is not Ricky. Your name is.
It is not.
It's not Ricky.
I do often get confused with Ricky Ricardo, Ricky Martin, Ricky Gervais. I don't know that I know any more Rickies.
Yeah.
Ricky Lake.
Tabby?
Ricky Lake. I've never been confused for Ricky Lake. That I can say for certain. Love the energy. One of the questions was, can you talk about horseback riding and mental health? Doesn't quite align with the podcast here. Horseback riding, huge fan, except for when I get thrown into walls and then my shoulder hurts for a week and a half. Happened 2 weeks ago. Mental health, don't have much, but huge fan of people who take care of theirs. Don't be like me.
This next question, I think this one's from a scam account. Why is he your favorite uncle?
That is a phenomenal question,
That
and
is
I'm
a
sure you
really
have
odd question.
a million reasons
He's
why.
second to last is favorite school memory.
Hmm.
I don't favorite school memory that I have to say would be wow, that's hard. I don't know, those dodgeball games back in elementary school or in middle, those were tough. Like
Was that like in PE?
yeah, PE
Yeah.
or like capture the flag.
Oh,
Those were so fun.
Hell yeah.
You'd feel just running around is done. You actually got cardio and it'd be fun at the same time.
You get to English class
And
afterwards and you're just drenched
You're
in
drenched
sweat.
in sweat.
Yeah.
And finally, last question we have is describe the afterlife.
Oh.
It really depends on what religion or not religion you have. For some people, it can just be darkness or just a white void. Some people, it can be a castle in the sky or just full of little angels with wings.
Yep. If you had to land one way or the other, where do you think you land?
Like, where do you think I'll end up?
Yeah. So if you had to answer it, right? Not based on.
Well, I'm Christian, so I hope I'd end up in heaven.
Yep.
Hopefully not down there, of course.
In the fires.
Yeah. What do you think?
I live my life, I guess, in a way that I should assume that while I'm alive, this is the only chance I have
Yep.
to experience things, right? So I'm not hoping for an afterlife. I'm not hoping for whatever, right? So any of the things that I want to do, I can't put, oh, well, I'll be happy in the afterlife because I did A, B, C, D, F, and G. I want to be happy now. So to me, anything post death is a bonus. And I want to make sure that what I do while I'm alive, the things I experience while I'm alive, I want to be one of those people, 90 years old, on the hospital
regrets.
bed, be like,
No regrets.
I did all the shit I wanted to do.
Yep.
I did all the cool stuff. I didn't say no to different opportunities. I did everything I could. And if I close my eyes and that's it,
Curtains closed.
awesome. If I close my eyes and then I open them and, Scrappy's there, my parents are there, awesome. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm disappointed, right?
Yep. Your time time comes, right?
The only person that could answer that is someone who can't answer it. So, that was definitely a deep,
That was a deep.
deep.
That was one of my
period.
friends who even asked. I'm like,
Right.
I was gonna ask some silly ones.
All right, sir, or ma'am.
My other friend asked. This is his name, Ricky. Just a silly thing. The other
Right.
one just wanted to get really into it, but
Right. And you know, hey, great question. No, my name is not Ricky.
yeah. Disclaimer.
Would love to know why you thought it could be. Probably not that big of a deal. But this will be episode 2 of the Dan and Danny podcast. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Not sure when the next one will come, what that
say in
topic will be.
December.
Yeah, we got to
come
have a
back.
little time.
We'll
maybe on
Make
the
another 2 in December.
yeah, when we've got the early Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it, we have an intro podcast that's I don't know where the hell it is. Go check that out if you don't know who we are. We, I think, briefly describe who we are there. Otherwise, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff.
And we'll see you later.
Asta.
Peace.